In this video clip, we are going to discuss the properties of exponents. Right here. Let's see the concrete example here first. This is the first one. Then we will give the general expression for the properties of exponents. Let's look at this one. The first one is 2 cubed times 2 to the 5th. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times. That's 2 cubed. 3 times. 2 to the 5th is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times. Now, together is how many times? Together is 2 to the 8th times. And we know 2 to the 8th is what? Is 3 plus 5 for the exponents. That means if here is multiplication and two base numbers are the same, what we get will be add two exponents. Very simple. So then in general, what do we get? What we get in general will be a to the r times a to the s. We will have a to the r plus s. Let me write this as better. To the r plus s. Okay, that's the general property. Now let's look at the second one. The second one is 2 squared, how many times? 3 times. Okay, 3 times. That's based on what? Based on here is 3. Now, you may see that each 2 squared is 2 times 2, 2 times 2, and then 2 times 2. Again, here is 3 times. Okay, so then you got how many 2's? That will be what? 2 to the 6. All right, that's the multiplication of these 2 and 3. So then what do we get will be 2 to the 2 times 3 on the exponent. And that's the special case. For the general case, what we have will be what? A to the r s, and then will be a to the r times s. That's the general expression. Now, how about the third one? The third one is 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 4 times. That's basically 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 4 times. And then 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 again. 4 times. What do we get? Let me write this for better. 4 times. What do we get? We then get is 2 to the 4th times 3 to the 4th. Okay, basically what we get is you put this 4 down on 2 and also on 3. So in general, we have will be a times b to the r is a to the r times b to the r. That's the general expression. Okay, now let's look at another 3. Another 3, that's right here. Okay, look, here is 2 to the 5th divided by 2 cubed. So we then have 5 2's upstairs, and downstairs we have 3 2's. Make sure you know there is 1 here. 2 times 2 times 2 times 1, still 8. Now, you do is you may do some consolations. Okay, so you may do cancel this 2 with this 1. So what we get is actually 2 squared over 1. Over 1, then that's fine. You do not have to write. So basically we get here, we know is 3, 2 to the 5 minus 3. So when we do the division, is basically you do is the subtraction on the exponents. Okay, that's important thing. So what's the general formula for that? That will be a to the r over a to the s equals a to the r minus s. That's another property. Now, here is something interesting here. Look at this example. Very interesting. Now, you do this one in 2 ways. One is 2 cubed over 2 to the 5th. By the rules right here, you do is 2 to the 3 minus 5. What we get will be 2 to the negative 2. On the other hand, you see you will have a 2, 2, 2 upstairs. Downstairs is 2, 2, 2. And there is a 2 more right here. So again, make sure you have a 1 upstairs. When you do the consolation like this, what we have will be upstairs is just 1. Downstairs, what do you have? You have a 2 squared. So this basically tells us is that if you have a 2 to the negative number, then in order to eliminate this negative number, negative sign, so what you have to do is write in this way. Then the negative sign will disappear. So then what's the general conclusion? The general conclusion will be this. A to the negative r equals 1 over a to the r. This is the very important property. So let me emphasize that in this way. Okay. Now, the sixth one, we also need to figure out. Okay. So imagine you have like 2 cubed divided by 2 cubed. Then you know that will be 2 to the 3 minus 3, so you have 2 to the 0. That's one hand. On the other hand, you know that will be 2, 2, 2, 3 2's, 2, 2, 2, 3 2's downstairs. You know you can do all the cancellations, okay? So then what do we get? What we get is 1, okay? So this basically then tells us that 2 to the 0 is 1. Then what's the general property for this? The general property will be any number to the 0 is 1. Okay. Here, any number means what? Means this a has to be greater than 0. So then let me mark the 1 in this way. In this way. This will be our property 6. Okay, enjoy it. See you next time.